then they're shifted and, disciplined in help situations. You not only have to deal with ball pressure, but if you attack, there's less space on the court. So, I mean, it shows, they're an excellent defensive team. And, the biggest thing for us is to to try to find space on the court so that, you can attack if you need to, and then also to pass the ball early, because that alleviates some of that help side pressure too.
A similar question to Steve Kerr.
What did Steve say? Mm-hmm. I think for us, we're so different than a lot of teams defensively that you have to look at our defense each game a little bit differently. And that's not to say, there's certain things that have to kind of transcend that. And so I think, regardless of, what we're doing on an initial possession, the things that challenge us, or if we try to stay out of rotations, and that's hard sometimes. But so when we do get in rotations, we have to rebound. So that's always something that that's a big thing for us. And then not putting us in situations in transition where we're playing defense without Rudy to a certain extent, or Hassan, because as I've said before, those guys are unique. So different teams attack us. You can watch a team play us or before the game before us, and we'll get a different game plan offensively. And that's not a mystery. So how far, how we handle those things, hopefully that's also something we look at, just literally, game plan adjustments and, us executing, because if we can execute, usually it helps us stay out of rotations and, lets us play to our strengths. Yeah, I hadn't thought about it in that way. I think it makes sense to scout us. I mean, that sounds. It makes sense to scout everybody, but in our case, because I think we do some things defensively that try to play to the strengths of our personnel. That oftentimes it's nothing like magical. It's just it's logical, but. It is, when you watch Rudy play, you come to pretty quickly to the conclusion that, you like to run on us and not play against him in half court or whatever the case may be. So as far as us being together, we've changed how we've played. So how you scout us offensively, I think, has been different. Defensively, we've changed too. So maybe, people kind of are evolving with their game plans as we evolve. But I think that's the NBA. There's really good coaches. And, it's not, if you're doing something that's slightly different, they've probably figured it out pretty soon. So, yeah, but it's an interesting question. Anything else? Okay.
Recording stopped.